AI versus cloud. Which skills actually matter the most for your career in 2026? Now, this is a question a lot of people are asking. They hear a lot of hype about artificial intelligence. And of course, cloud has been something that people have been very interested for a long time because there's such great career potential. So now people are asking, well, which is the most important? Is it AI or is it cloud? In this video, I'm going to answer that question. AI is quite new. It's growing extremely fast. And of course, it's very exciting. So people obviously think that there's going to be some good career opportunities there, and they would be correct in that assumption. Now, cloud has been around for a while. For the last sort of 10 years or so, cloud has become a very big thing. And if you go back just 4, 5, 6 years, it was all everyone was talking about. And that's where all the job opportunities were. So now we have cloud, it's very well established, and now we have artificial intelligence. So what is the most important skill set for you to differentiate yourself and have a great career in technology? Now, the reality is AI has to run somewhere. If a company wants to deploy an application and they want to integrate some kind of AI capability, they can go to the cloud. So cloud will offer them those capabilities, often as managed services. Similarly, if they want to build their own, so they want to use an existing model, one of the large models from OpenAI or Claude or Anthropic, for example, and they want to then build in their own company data and start training it on their own models, you can also do that in the cloud. It makes it much, much easier for you to be able to leverage a large language model like Claude and build in your own data into it. So that's something we can also do using cloud managed services. So essentially what happens now is a lot of companies who want AI enabled applications are going to be moving their infrastructure, their application stacks into the cloud because that's where they can do it most cost effectively and most quickly as well. Now, of course, those applications in the cloud, they need compute, they need storage systems, they need networking, they need scalability and monitoring to be built in, they need cost control to overlay that, they need deployment pipelines for pushing out new code. So this, of course, means that we need people who understand AI, but we also need people to manage the underlying infrastructure on which AI runs. That is essentially the cloud. So it's not really a question of AI versus cloud. It's more a question of which combination of skills makes you the most valuable in the industry today. So let's have a look at AI, because if you want to understand AI roles, you need to understand what we're actually talking about here. There's basically three core categories, I would say. First, we've got the machine learning engineers. These are the people who train and fine-tune the models. Now, these roles are highly technical roles, and they require a lot of mathematical skills, data science, knowledge, and deep programming skill sets. The second category is people who are essentially integrating AI capabilities into applications. Now, in this case, you're working with APIs, you're working with model deployment and prompt engineering and agent workflows, so building agentic AI workflows, MLOps pipelines, and so on. So actually often leveraging existing capabilities to build those capabilities into an application. So it's more kind of AI engineering versus the actual more sort of mathematical and technical piece of building and training the models from scratch. The third category is people who are using artificial intelligence to become more productive. So for example, rather than actually building models and training them or actually building applications, what they're doing is they're using AI tools like ChatGPT and many others in order to be more productive. So for example, if you're a developer, you might be using GitHub Copilot in order to help you to generate code. On the other hand, if you're somebody working in a management role, for example, you might be using artificial intelligence to help you make decisions better by asking it questions. So there's people who are using it to be more productive. Now, here's the important part. Even the AI engineers who don't train models still need the cloud knowledge. They need to understand deployment within the cloud, identity and access management, network scaling, cost management, security, and all those kind of things. And then as well, on top of that, the AI services themselves like Amazon Bedrock or Amazon SageMaker. So all of this is running in the cloud. AI is important knowledge. Cloud knowledge is not optional. So if you are an AI engineer and you're deploying into a cloud platform, of course, you need to have some solid knowledge of that cloud platform. So in terms of a career strategy, if you're new to tech, so you're just starting out, build strong cloud foundations first. So I highly recommend that you get really good at least one cloud platform. Don't spread yourself too thin, just get really good at one cloud platform. You can take your pick. I teach Amazon Web Services, so I'm a little bit biased, but AWS is the biggest cloud platform out there today. today, but close behind that, you've got Microsoft Azure and Google Cloud Platform as well. So just get really good at one cloud service. After that, you do also need to then layer on some AI skills. So I highly recommend that everybody who works in the tech industry today, regardless of your role, you need to learn AI in that third category at a minimum, where you're actually learning how to leverage AI to be more productive. If you're interested in getting right deep into artificial intelligence and machine learning, then you want to look at certifications, for example, from AWS, like the Certified AI Practitioner or the Machine Learning Engineer Associate. That will get you right into that machine learning piece. These are the people who are building and training the models. If you're going to be an AI engineer, then it's useful to have the Certified AI Practitioner, maybe the Machine Learning Engineer Associate, but it's not necessarily required. Data engineering is also useful, and solutions architecture. So having a broad set of both AI skills and cloud platform skills as well. So AI is not replacing cloud, it's actually accelerating cloud adoption. It means that more companies are now moving into the cloud, and that means more job opportunities as we go forward into the future. And I strongly believe that the best combination of skills you can have is to have the cloud platform skills and the AI engineering skills on top of that. That way you can go for jobs like cloud engineer, cloud solutions architect, or AI engineer. And we're certainly going to see more and more of those job opportunities as we go through 2026 and forward into 2027. Now, I hope this was useful to you. If you are interested in building both a cloud and an artificial intelligence skill set, then you might want to look at our website and our Cloud Mastery Bootcamp program. That's a program in which I directly help our students to learn these technologies in a very, very hands-on fashion. You'll find a link in the description of this video if you're interested in applying for that program. So I hope you found the video useful. If you did, please like and subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you in another video.